All right, so here's the new tent that I recently got from Ayamaya Outdoors. Again, I did a previous video of one of their pop-up style tents last year, and it was they claimed it to be a 6-person tent. It was more like a 4, maybe 3, but that's how these companies are with these tents. So anyway, they actually sent me out their newest tent, pop-up style tent, and this is the 3 to 4 person, they say. And I'm going to say more like 2 people comfortably. You could put 3 people in here if you're really close, but 2 people comfortably. So this is, again, a pop-up style tent, just like before. So you basically just open it up and it pops open. Very simple to set up. I mean, really simple, like under a minute you can set this thing up. It's crazy easy. Cool thing with this is it has 2 doors. It has a door on the front here. And this door here, like the other tent that I had, has these little grommets on it, so you can actually stake it out and make yourself a little porch, which I like that feature a lot. And then there's another door on the other end, which is really nice, but it does not have the points to where you can stake it out as like a little porch. But that's okay, you know, you basically got a front door and a back door. So that's your 2 main differences with this tent compared to the other one. The other tent only had the 1 door, but you know, nevertheless, this tent, another cool feature about this tent, has their skylight feature, and I'll go inside here in a minute and I'll show you. But I have the rain fly on it now, so the rain fly just covers the skylight. So there's it's a mesh right here in the center. So if you're laying inside and you want to look at the stars and stuff, you got a nice clear night or whatever, you can take that off. It also gives you some extra ventilation. You have 2 windows, 1 on each side. And again, these windows are like the other tent. They're very large, and they roll up, and they will, you know. So we'll just kind of put this right here. I did do a little camp out last night, so I got all my stuff in here still. So you can tell you got 2 mesh windows, and you got this zipper here where you can actually reach inside of the tent. So let's say it started raining or something and you had the window open, or the flap open, you could reach outside, unhook it, and roll it down. Now, other than that, I don't know why these windows are like that. But again, one of those windows on each side. We'll go in, take a look at the inside in a minute. You got 4 tie out points for some extra guy outs. They do give you the cordage for them, so you can guy it out on 4 sides, in the heavy winds or something like that. And the rain fly just clips in to the little D-rings, just like that. Now I have a little bit of concerns about the waterproofness of this tent. We'll talk about that here in just a few minutes, but let's go inside and I'll show you the inside of the tent. I forgot to mention, obviously it comes with your big carry bag. You get your tent stake bag. It has 8 stakes, and it has these little stainless steel type stakes, which are okay, but I mean, they work. Your door is like a D type door. You have 2 zippers, and it's like a D door, which is really nice. So getting on the inside here, here's the inside. All of the seams are sealed or seam taped, which is very nice. I do like that feature a lot. I don't remember the hydrostatic rating for waterproofness. I'll have to put that on the screen for you. And I'm going to kind of lay down here and show you. You can see there's the little skylight feature. Again, I have the rain fly on right now, but obviously with the rain fly off, you would be able to see up into the sky, which is a nice little feature, I think. Again, if you're laying here at night, and you just want to look out, that's a nice little feature. And it gives you some extra ventilation too. So the windows on each side are very large, as we already talked about. Again, all the seams are seam taped and sealed, which I do like a lot. But, let me get up here, kind of on an incline here. So the one thing that I'm worried about with the waterproofness is same as before. Since this tent is a circle, basically. Last time in the other tent, I got some pooling of water right outside the door, right there, and then right around the edge. one of the edges. Not a huge deal because the water actually didn't get in here because the seams are seam taped. But we're going to check this one out in the rain. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I'm actually going to leave this up and check it out then. And then we'll go through the takedown procedures and wrap it up. But for right now, I'm going to set by the little heater here and warm up because it's 28 degrees outside. So I'll get back with you soon. All right, so coming in, looks like we have some water right here that came probably from this seam right up here. But that seam is seam taped, so I'm not quite sure. I have a little bit of drippage here. It looks like it came down from, yep, came down from right here. That's where this came in at, where it's pooling right here. Looks like it ran right down and just kind of dripped right here. A little puddle right here. Again, I'm trying to feel around. Unless it came in, I think it came in right here where this little point is attached right here. It does feel real wet right there. But other than that, that is the only spot in here. Oh, well, just a couple of small little drips right here. Looks like it came in right here around this seam right here. This seam right here is not taped very well. Looks like it may have came in right there. But other than that, everything else in here is, I mean, it is dry in here. Quite honestly, I'm impressed. That, although it did leak right there, for the amount of rain we got, there's no leaking that came in up here or anything like that. For the amount of rain we got, I think this is pretty good. I mean, like I said, although it did leak a little bit, that's not catastrophic by no means. So yeah, so far so good. Like I said, it's not that bad. I was expecting a lot worse, quite honestly. So all right, so we've had the tent set up for a little over a week now, so I've let it dry out. So let's take it down and see how easy it is to fold it back up. I've already undone the 4 stakes around the side. So basically, all you're going to do is you're going to gather each end. So you gather the bottom. You're just going to gather it up. Just like this. As you can tell, it still needs to dry on the bottom. So I'll let it dry in the house. So once you have it like this, down. It already wants to turn. Pretty much it. Now what I like to do is I'll turn it again. Turn it down on itself. There you have it, all taken apart. Well, there you have it, folks. Just another quick review of the Ayamaya 3 to 4 person tent. Again, this tent I think is suitable for 2 people comfortably with your gear. I mean, you could put 3 people in there, but you're not going to be too comfortable unless you're, 2 adults and a child or something like that. So for the money, I think it's a pretty good price for the money. I think it's easy to set up. I think this would be a good tent for a first timer. because it's just so easy to set up. It's fairly easy to take down, stuff like that. You know, as far as the leaking, I was expecting it to leak a whole lot worse than what it did. Again, we had a little over 4 inches of rain in 2 days, which is just, it's crazy. The river where I'm at down here was just flooded. This part where I'm sitting at right now is actually flooded, and it just crazy. So I left that tent up for over a week's time after all the rain and everything, and you could tell that was all the leaking. So again, so far I'll recommend it. You know, any of you that follow my videos and follow my channel know that later on down the road I'll come back and I'll do a follow-up review later on after I've had a chance to use it a lot and see if anything breaks on it, or if it continues to leak or anything like that. But again, I'm just going to use it, you know, like my other tents. If I think it's going to rain a lot and I'm out for a few days, I'll put a tarp over top of it as well, and that'll prevent, you know, that as well, which I've always done with just about all of my tents. So anyway, so that being said, I think I'm gonna go out here and continue to walk around the woods here for today, and yeah, have a good day in the woods. So get outside, get outdoors, folks. Thanks for watching the video. Always make sure you have necessary skills to survive, and I'll see you in another video really soon.